The prisoner had to stop every 20 pulls of the steel tool and carefully listen to his surroundings, because once the guards discovered him, the escape plan would completely fail, and even his life might be lost. But this fence happened to be made of metal, and it couldn't be sawed through in just a short time. Jack had no choice but to keep switching back and forth with his partner. Finally, after half an hour, the fence was sawed through. Eagerly, they climbed through the window and entered the basement. They thought there would be a passage leading outside, but after searching around, they realized all the exits were locked with iron gates. Helpless, Jack could only restore the fence to its original state. At that moment, he noticed a pile of abandoned windows, and the bolts on them could be sawed off to make a key. Just then, footsteps echoed again in the corridor, forcing them to hide quickly. It turned out that 2 guards had come to the basement for a routine inspection, but they never would have guessed that the 2 prisoners had cleverly avoided their sight by stacking themselves like acrobats around the corner. After the guards left, they dared not waste a second, and Jack hurriedly pulled out the saw to continue working. After another half hour of focused cutting, the bolt was finally sawed off. He then bent it forcefully, walked up to the iron gate, and skillfully inserted it into the lock. The next second, the lock really clicked open with ease. They lit the kerosene lamp they had brought with them and stepped without hesitation into the damp, dark passage. Though the light was faint and hazy, it was enough to illuminate their path toward freedom. Soon after, they were delighted to discover that all the locks here were exactly the same. With the help of the key, they quickly reached their target, an iron gate leading into the city's sewer system. But to their surprise, the final gate was fitted with a spring lock, making their key useless. Yet Jack calmed himself and instantly came up with a plan. He first lifted the iron gate slightly, then used the key to prop up the lower hinge. Next, he pulled out a metal piece from his chest and sawed the upper hinge into 2 parts. He repeated the same method on the lower hinge, then removed the key and pulled out the broken pins. Just like that, Jack easily dismantled the gate. Freedom was just one step away, but instead of rushing out, they broke a matchstick in half,